Hi everyone, my name is Staji Wilson. It's my honor to be a part of IEEE PES YP Regional Summit of EMEA. Just to introduce myself, I'm presently working in data consultancy services as systems engineer, and also I'm leading the Powering the Future Summit of IEEE PES YP as the Global Summit Coordinator. So I just want to introduce you to this particular summit and the opportunities and how you can involve in Powering the Future Summit. So, about Powering the Future Summit, the main mission of the summit is empowering the power and energy leaders of tomorrow. It's the maiden edition of Powering the Future Summit, was organized on 2021. And as I said before, it's the main initiative of IEEE Power and Energy Society Young Professionals, and it's the first ever global conferences organized under IEEE YP. So the our intention is to help professionals and students get awareness about latest innovations and emerging technologies in the field of power and energy industry. So we have different talks and industrial visits and different contests as a part of Powering the Future Summit, where the students and professionals can involve as well as network with leading professionals in the field. So these are the advantages of Powering the Future Summit. First is to upskill young professionals, then top-notch industrial training from professionals to professionals, because most of our sessions are handled by leading leaders. We can call them leaders of our power and energy industry, and so that's why we call it the training that is done by professionals for professionals. But we are not limiting it to just professionals. Anyone who is interested in this domain can be a part of the summit. So we have different talks, panel discussions. We have industrial visit. It will help. This conference will help the attendees to gain insight into innovations emerging in power and energy industry. So last year also we had very good sessions, very good new topics that will help students. Also, we had a software training as a part of PFS. So at the end of the day, we will be having contest where the attendants can, compete. The questions will be based on that day's sessions. So this contest helped the attendees to network with each other in a learning and fun way. So this is the advantages of Powering the Future Summit. So our target audience is mainly IEEE members, graduate student members, pre-final years and final year student members. So these are based on the level of the sessions. We are considering these two audience. And also, if anyone is interested in any of the sessions, they are free to join us and be a part of Powering the Future Summit. So these are the few memories of Powering the Future Summit. So we had a wide range of and diverse speakers for PFS 2021. So our keynote address was taken by Michael Pessin, Deputy Assistant Secretary, U.S. Department of Energy, and Professor Isirkusu. So he is one of the leading scientists in the world. His name is there in the top 10 scientists of the world. And our entrepreneurship track was taken by Dr. Rashi, Tim Liu, Janati Nakamari, and we had a session on Dix Island Power Factory. So that is taken by Ruspe, and we had a Woman in Power track. So there also we had a diverse panelist, Lucy Craig, Rahul, Kerry Ann, and Vinay Vyas. And we had Professor Philippe and Mercy Chalanga took a small session about PS Day and how to involve in PS Day. So from this speakers list itself, you can see that our speakers are diverse and they are from different background. and they are the top people that you can get to interact and get connected with. So the next question is how you can involve in Powering the Future Summit. So, you have, we need for 2022, we need publicity volunteers, we need content and design volunteers. So publicity volunteers will make sure that, we outreach about this, through the social medias, we outreach about this conference and our events and our tracks in all social media platforms, their social media platforms, their chapters social media platforms, example. Okay, so content and design volunteers. So content volunteers, they draft content for our publicities and our emails or our brochures, etc. Design volunteers are responsible for doing the graphic design necessary for our entire conference, that is posters, example. Okay, so marketing and outreaching volunteers are mainly handle the financial aspect, as well as getting more industries to Powering the Future Summit. So technical support basically handle how we organize the event. If we have some issues, technical issues at the last minute, so they are responsible for handling that. And always we have Powering the Future ambassadors. So last year we had 100 plus ambassadors, and for per session we had 400 plus participants. So you can still view our last year's sessions in YouTube channel of IEEE PSYP. So if you are interested in any of this volunteering opportunities, you can send a mail to ieeeps.ypc@gmail.com, and we will be happy to get you on board. So it would be better if you are a PS member. So please take that into consideration. Uh, then yeah, so Powering the Future 20 Future Summit 2022 is coming soon. So I request all your participation and support for the summit, because it's a very good opportunity for you, and it's a very impactful summit for you to engage in. So thank you so much, for in advance. So if you have any doubts, either you can drop a mail to PSYP, or else you can, this is my personal email ID, so you can post your doubts to Staji Wilson at IEEE.org. So yeah, that's it about Powering the Future Summit. So if you have any doubts, or if you want to engage with us, please let us know. So thank you so much. Also, I would like to thank Ayman and rest all other organizers behind Regional Summit. So you guys are doing a great job, and thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Saji, for this great presentation. Really, I encourage everyone to participate and get involved in this global Powering Future Summit. In fact, our regional summit is a kind of preparation for this big one, and it will be in the same theme, I think, digitalization in power and energy. So, really, you will learn a lot from our keynote speakers and workshops. Um, uh, Really, it was, yeah, last year a great experience for everyone, and I wish all of the success for Staji and all the team in preparation for this summit. Uh, if you want to get involved, just send email to ieeps dot ypc at gmail.com. And I think we'll open a form study for volunteers and ambassadors later
Yes,
on.
yes. We
Yes.
will open, yeah, we will open, we will be sending separate forms for application, but in case if you want to involve, you can personally mail us also. so that we can, although we have some initial works before that, before the launch of the forms. And also, if you want to get involved in our initiative from an early stage, you are most welcome.
Great. So, thank you everyone for attending this session and as well yesterday's sessions. I hope you enjoyed those session. Today also we have two technical session. One it will be animated by ABB speakers, and the other one will be by Mr. Francesco. Um, so stay tuned and see you in the next session after 4 minutes. Do you have anything to add, Staji?
No, nothing. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, as Simon said, please attend the rest of the session. So, I'm pretty much sure that it will be very interesting topics, and you will learn a lot from those topics. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ayman.
Thank you. Bye bye.